Welcome to Local Point on VTV Channel 6. I'm Chris Piner. On this edition of Local Point, we have the very latest information on the new Uintah Community Center. Joining me in the studio is Uintah Recreation District Executive Director Dan Rogerson. That is quite a title you have.
Yes, it is.
That is a 4 or 5 word title. How impressive is that?
Yeah,
well, Dan, you've been on the show before.
Yeah,
I'm
yes,
just
sir.
teasing
Yes.
you a little bit about the title. It's a great title. And we said we need to have you back so we can talk a little bit more about the community center that's coming up.
Absolutely. We're very close, and the public is anxious to get in that building, and we're anxious to show the public. It's an extraordinary building. So.
Well, we've got a lot to talk about, and I have the new brochure. I was just looking through this. It's beautiful. Well done.
Well, thank you.
Well done on this brochure. If someone by chance wanted to get a hold of one of these for themselves, might they be able to pick one up?
Absolutely. Just we'll drop one in the mail to you, or come by our office there on 134 West Main and grab one. We'll be moving into the new community center probably the second week of June, so you'll be able to pick one up there as well. Ah,
very good. Well, there you delivered the goods right here at the top of the program. The middle of June is kind of the target then.
Yeah, there's still some construction things that we're taking care of, and we're pretty confident that when we open our doors, we're going to be fairly inundated. So we want to make sure we're ready.
Right.
So we'll probably move in the second week of June and then open it up to the public the third week. The problem with that is we were looking at a date of Friday the 13th as an opening date. Didn't think that would be, so we may be changing the date. But right in around that time frame, we'll be ready. We'll be ready.
Now you've thrown me off a little bit. The 13th is nowhere near the, I guess that's close to the middle, and then you said the third week, which is definitely not the middle.
Be about the 20th. So yeah,
right,
we're looking at the 20th as a possible opening, but a lot of it has to depend on...
I got a date out of you here, and that's pretty good. I was shooting for June or summertime, but we've even pinpointed... You're really hesitant to give a date, I know that, but it's going to be somewhere in the middle of June that people are looking forward to seeing it open.
Yeah, it's a big project. I mean, it spanned 18 months and $17 million, and so we're close, and so we're really close.
Wow! Wow! $17 million?
Yes, sir.
It's an absolutely beautiful building.
Yes, sir. Yeah, the architects did a great job. Yes, sir.
Well, let's talk a little bit about it. If I open this and just kind of ask you about some of the things that I see here inside the lovely brochure, could you give me some more details?
Yeah, I mean, the building, the features of the building, the primary feature is a swimming pool. Very large swimming pool, high dive, 2 water slides, interactive play feature, and we've even got a 6-foot dinosaur that you can climb on and slide through it. Indoor track, weight room, dance studio. The climbing wall is extraordinary. The daycare, we have an on-site child care. Oversized gymnasium. We can have 4 games going on simultaneously. I mean, the building has a real wow factor about it, and we're anxious for the folks to come in and see.
And you're the guy that's at the helm of this thing. You've got to be so excited to share this with the community.
Yes, and in fact, the people that we've shared it with, I mean, one of the first things that they say is they're just so surprised that something like this is in Vernal. And
it's really a selling point for our little community to have something like this.
Absolutely, yeah.
You threw so many things at us right there that our viewers, if they don't have TiVo or DVR, are going to have to tape it and watch for us next time and rewind and hear some of that. I'm going to slow down on a couple of those things that you mentioned there quickly. Back to the pool again. You said there's an interactive play feature?
We took a comprehensive playground and put it in the water. So there's dump buckets and sprays, and there's about 20 different elements that kids can play with, 2 sets of slides off of the play structure. Really fun. Really, and it comes to life, and right next to that is the dinosaur slide as well. So. Wow.
Now, if that doesn't get people there, I don't know what will. Have you gotten in at all and tried anything out yet?
We have. We need to test it, of course, and check the water temperature. But
sure.
We've got a little mini lazy river that spins around, and you can swim into the middle of the lazy river and have a bubble couch. It's a really neat building.
You can have a bubble couch?
Yeah, the current goes around like a lazy river, and you can just lay in, it'll spin you around, or you can swim into the middle and sit in kind of it looks like a jacuzzi, but it's just kind of bubbles that come up through the middle. So.
That sounds really fun.
It is fun.
You had a creative team that was working on this.
I've got an extraordinary staff and a great board that really helped make this happen. So.
All right, I'm opening the brochure now.
Right.
The first thing in here is birthday parties.
We can have a swimming pool birthday party, a climbing wall birthday party, a gym birthday party, a dance studio birthday party, and we also have a very cool inflatable obstacle course that you can add to any one of the birthday parties that we'll roll out. And
by this you mean people can rent the facility, or pay a fee, and then actually host the birthday party there at the community center. Yeah,
we've got 3 birthday party rooms, and another big addition we have is a very large deck. It's about a 6,000 square foot deck, so we can host large corporate functions and family reunions up to 500 or 600 people. So,
wow. You just might have that here. In our area, we might have family reunions that size.
Yes, in this area, that's what it's known for.
That could be. Well, I'm just going to hit a couple other things. Yeah. Fitness and strength, you mentioned some of those things already, the track and
indoor track. We have a cardio balcony with 4 large 50-inch screens with ellipticals, treadmills, recumbent bikes, upright bikes, and we have a strength area downstairs.
This is overwhelming. You're saying so many things all at once. I can barely soak it all in. What are the screens?
Just so when you're on an athletic piece of equipment, you can watch TV and you can tune in your
They're TV screens.
TV screens, yeah. Large TV screens, and you can tune into different channels with your iPod as you're on a treadmill.
This sounds like a real state-of-the-art facility.
Yeah, it is,
in every
absolutely.
way. Group discounts.
Yes.
I'm jumping all around, but that's the order that's in the brochure right now.
Yeah.
You offer group discounts?
Absolutely, and we've been flooded with phone calls from school groups and, again, family reunions, corporate functions. We want them all. We want folks in that building.
Individuals can come in and pay a fee to come in on an individual basis, where there is, last time we talked, you said there were monthly rates and that kind of thing. So big groups don't have to worry about the cost because there are discounts for large groups.
Yeah, and in fact, the daily rate is about $3.50 for youth and about $5 for adults. But obviously, if you get a 10 punch or a 20 punch, it's much less. It's much less.
All right. Well, I think we've hit most of these other things already in there somewhere. This sounds so exciting. I'm looking at the climbing wall tab here, and it says bouldering.
Yes. Yeah.
What is bouldering?
Bouldering is when you go on the climbing wall and you don't tie in, meaning you don't have a harness, and you're just not allowed to go higher than 15 feet. And so what people do is they actually go across the wall rather than up the wall. So they'll go across just back and forth. And it's a neat workout, and you don't have to tie in or need someone to belay you. So it's it's a lot of fun.
Well, there you go. I'm always learning new things on here. This is really a beautiful brochure, and if it's any representation of what is actually in the community center, I think we're in for a real showpiece right in our midst.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. And I sincerely believe that the community is just going to be, it's just a jaw-dropping type of building. The architect did it right, and the builder was, again, just a beautiful structure and hopefully a centerpiece to Vernal's.
All right. Now, once the facility is open, are we talking 7 days a week?
We're closing for Sundays to give staff a break, and if there's a significant amount of interest, we may open on Sundays. But we're open essentially 5:30 to about 9:30 p.m. 6 days a week. So.
All right. And just typically, if I had an afternoon, wanted to go down there, what might I expect just to come in on a one-time thing?
You can come in and
a guy like me.
Yeah, you come in and shoot hoops. You can get on a treadmill. You can use the climbing wall. You can jump in the swimming pool, go down the water slides.
And cost-wise, what would I pay?
Oh, excuse me, about $5.
About $5 to come and do all of that?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
What a treat. It's always good to have you here. I hope that some of that enthusiasm that you've shown to me comes across to our viewers today. It's a delight, Dan. And we thank you for watching us here on Local Point on VTV Channel 6. You can also watch this program on demand by visiting our website, www.vernal.tv. I'm Chris Piner. Please join us again next time.